Alright, here we are with my Let's Play of Shut Your Mouth, Part 4. Where's this Part 5? I think this is Part 5, actually. I can't count anymore. That's a good sign. I'm only 5 parts in, and I can't remember which one I'm on. Anyway, we're on to that big street fight match with William Regal now. And this is Week 4, of course. Week 5 is also going to be part of this, because it's a very short week. It's not nearly as long, and I'm sure as I go along I'm going to be adding more, or doing more dual weeks each time here, if that makes sense to anyone. I'm going to try not to be as aggressive and as much of a jerk to people today, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, yes, all weapons are legal in a street fight match. It's basically a hardcore match, except you can only pin people in the ring. Which makes it kind of a pointless match, if you ask me, but whatever. Now, you see, if I hadn't already edited the video and I wasn't lazy enough, or if I wasn't so lazy that I didn't want to do it again, why is there a TLC match on Heat? Seriously, guys, stop giving away the good stuff. Anyway, when you come to a match with another person, you have 4 options. You can either play the match, choose a person and play it. You can watch, which is admittedly very boring. I don't know why I'd want to do that. Interfere in the match, which means you can run out there and cause havoc and see what happens, or you can just skip it, which I'm going to do pretty much every time. There's a few exceptions where you can't, where you don't have all those options. Sometimes you only get the option to play or watch, and I think there's a couple times when you can only skip. One match for sure that I know is Triple H for Shawn Michaels. I forget when that happens, but it's their street fight match they had in 2002. Just after Michaels came back. And like I said, you know, if I wasn't so lazy and if I hadn't edited the part already and didn't want to do it again, I would have edited out the entrances here, because we've already seen me and Regal enter once before, but no, I'm lazy. You guys know that. I mean, Brutal Legend took me 8 months to finish. I'm trying to get out of that. I mean, I'm doing all these parts in one day. That's part 3 through 5 I did in one day, in one sitting. I just sat down and said, okay, I'm going to record voiceovers for part 3, 4, and 5. And I might start editing the next 4 or 5 parts, however many it's going to be. So Regal thinks he's finally going to get his revenge here, huh? He's never fought me in a match where weapons are involved. No one wins these matches but me. Because weapons do so much damage and it's not really fair. Oh, but he came out strong here. He just ran at me and clocked me right in the face with his knee. I don't think I waste much time here getting out of the ring. Oh no, I have to throw him out. We're gonna... Oh, am I gonna dive out? Yeah, I'm gonna dive out. Oh, and I still caught him. Good. That would have hurt. No, come here. Get back here. No, I'm standing on the thing. Alright, let's get some weapons out. I think I already mentioned where all the weapons are when you're playing in an earlier part. I might have. I don't know. I had to do part 2 like 4 times before it worked. That's not the video's fault, though. For once, it wasn't Pinnacle's fault. It was my microphone being a piece of shit. Yeah, I've definitely gone through that. Oh yeah, don't you love that animation there, the mud hole stomping? It's the same animation as in the ring, so it looks like you're holding the ropes. Yeah, Ukes were lazy even back then. So, yeah, I could do that. I could definitely lift William Regal into a powerbomb so easily. He's not like 240 pounds and I'm not a twig or anything. Oh, right onto the chair. Ow. Oh, that would do me in. Anyway, this really isn't fair, me beating the crap out of him with a chair. But I'm pretty sure I do make use of every weapon I can around here. Yeah, walking on the barricade. That worked. See how that's working out? Getting outside the ring, it gets a little buggy, but there's some... Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I forgot to show off something amazing, and then it's like, no, that doesn't happen on Heat. So, some of you might know what I'm talking about, but I won't spoil it. I'll do it myself. Cause I am on SmackDown. Now, those steps are really fucking heavy, and I just bashed him over the head with him. So, you know, he should be dead, but he shouldn't be dead because I should already be dead because of that pile driver I took in the second match. Or no, I guess that would have been the third match. I'm gonna be a good accountant one day. Definitely not gonna be a good pro wrestler, given by how I just dove over him and crashed headfirst in the mat. Oh, this is getting silly. See, I'm already almost done here. I think I just go for a standard or maybe I go for 2 finishers because it's taken 2 the last couple of times. Oh, maybe not. Nope, maybe I am. Maybe I am. Maybe I try to make him submit, or maybe I'm just like... I know what I do here. I remember what I do. Okay, I won't spoil it. I know why I'm going for 2 finishers. See, I remember things much better when I have just gotten into them, but in this case I haven't. I mean, I recorded this a week ago, and I have a whole other month, or in-game month worth of stuff to do, and hopefully by the time that's done I can get back on my PS2, because I do plan on recording the next Wee Man's Winter Wrestling segments. Like I said, that'll be SmackDown, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. And I definitely have my choice words about that, even though I shared some of them already. Oh, here we go. Now we got the sledgehammer. Yeah. Yeah, I would have just broken his ribs right there, because, the thing is, sledgehammer is most commonly associated with Triple H, and he uses a real sledgehammer. So, yeah, there is that risk of very serious injury, but he knows how to do it safely. Like, you don't just bash someone in the head with the sledgehammer. They do that in this game because it's all animated, computer animated, no mocap or anything, so... And that's one of the things I like most about wrestling games, is that, for once, it's actually real. And that's kind of a cheap shot. I mean, I know wrestling is it's staged. These people, it's like acting. When people say wrestling's fake, so are movies, so are TV shows, so is your reality TV. My favorite argument, though, is when people say, oh, you got half-naked, sweaty men rolling around groping each other. My reply to that? Well, this doesn't look like MMA. Because isn't that all MMA is? They're just... I see more rolling around on the ground, groping each other in MMA than I ever have in wrestling. And that's why I can't watch it or take it seriously. But anyway, what I did there was I used William Regal's finisher against him, because he deserved it. You do that by holding L2 and then pressing L1, and you need 2 finishers stored to do it. But unlike in later games, where you need a special ability in order to do that, you can just do it normally here, with anyone. Anyway, Maven congratulates me, even though, I'm still pissed at him for losing that tag team match. He says he has to win, but he doesn't even have a match. So now I'm going to go into a little bit about choice here again. First off, there's usually 5 weeks in a month, but the 5th week is usually a pay-per-view. If you're on Heat, it's basically the Heat before the pay-per-view. You see, I don't have a match here. But instead, I'm doing an interview. And this is where choice comes in, because the interviewer, it's Michael Cole and Taz, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's Michael Cole and Taz. They will ask you what you want to do next, and I get 4 choices here. But before this, I also had I got one where I had 3 choices, and they were going for different can matches. I don't get to challenge for titles this time. I think that's because I lost the tag match, but I can be a tag team partner with Maven. I could turn on him and tag up with Regal, or I could go for a manager, Or I could just say, I don't know. I decided to go for a manager, because Regal's my enemy. I'm pissed at Maven for costing me the tag match. And, you know, going for a manager, I might get someone good. I might get a gal that I like. Anyway, Heat here. This would have been the Heat before Backlash. We got some new champions. Tajiri won the Cruiser. I missed that, but anyway. I don't know why this is going on so long, but... Oh, I know why. But anyway, we have some new champions. But that's it. That's the month of April. That is the first month done. We're coming up to May. I'm still going to be on Heat, but that's only for one more month. So I will see you guys then.